The one which is most devastating, the quality of the hypocrites which we should all make sure we don't have, is the one where Allah Azza wa Jal said, وَلَا يَأْتُونَ الصَّلَاةَ إِلَّا وَهُمْ كُسَالَى. In another ayah Allah said, وَإِذَا قَامُوا إِلَى الصَّلَاةِ قَامُوا كُسَالَى يُرَاءُونَ النَّاسَ وَلَا يَذْكُرُونَ اللَّهَ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. And they do not come to salah except in the state of laziness. In another ayah Allah says, and those who when they want to establish the salah, they only establish it in the state of laziness, trying to show off before the people, and they only remember Allah but little. They remember Allah but little. And how often do you see that in ourselves today? This happens on different fronts. It happens when the adhan is being called and you're not making sure you're in the masjid because you're lazy. Not that you have a valid excuse. The valid excuse isn't a valid excuse. But some people are just too lazy. They just like to recline longer on the couch even though they know that the adhan has been called. Same thing goes for the iqamah. Same thing goes for takbiratul ihram. Same thing goes for joining the first row. And that is the saddest one. If you really want to see, if you want to know whether you, my brother, or I have actually fallen into hypocrisy, check yourself. Are you the brother sitting at the back row, leaning against the wall, when you actually are early to the salah? Are you? And are you one of those who hear the iqamah has been called, and the people are already standing in the row, and you're still looking at them? You haven't been seeing it? Today, when Isha we prayed, tomorrow Fajr. Tomorrow Fajr in the masjid, not to fetch for people mistakes, I just want to prove it to you. When the Salah Iqamah has been called, look to the back. And see how many people are still sitting down when the Salah has already been called. And as soon as they come, he's already yawning, Ya Shaykh. And he's walking, wallah, as if you are taking him to a jail cell. As if he's being taken to his demise, as if this is the end of his life. You have to push him to go to the salah. And sometimes you tell him, brother, come on, hurry up. He like, say, khalas, ya, leave me alone, man. Say, I want goodness for you, brother. There's a place in the first row. Come, man, we can squeeze you in. No. They say it's okay. They let someone else go. No, you go. Now suddenly, mashallah. At the door, he will elbow you. Move, so he can come out. But when it comes for the first row, tfaddal, brother. Tfaddal, no, tfaddal. Someone other, no, you tfaddal. This is the time when you should go in, akhi. There's no time to, la ithara fi ta'at, the ulama say. There's no kind of favoritism. There's no altruism when it comes to acts of worship. And if someone says, would you like to call the adhan? Say, sure. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Don't say, ma'alayh, jazakallah khair, tfaddal. The ulama say, any opportunity given for you to get closer to Allah, grab it, man. You have a place in the first row, go ahead. Tfaddal. They were now suddenly he became, a philanthropist and an altruist. It's the wrong time. And really, if we had the real iman, if we knew the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, in regards to the first row, we will fight for it, ya jama'ah. We will actually crawl on the ground to make it to the first row. We will draw lots to pray in the first row. But the people sitting in the back, chilling, don't realize that. On Jumu'ah, it's the same thing. You find some of the masajid, they have a recliner in the front row, and then the recliner 7-8 rows back. People go sit on that back one, just so he came half an hour, by the way, before the imam. How difficult it is for you to sit for half an hour with your legs crossed and with your back not reclining. It's not a big deal. Unless you're a senior citizen with back problems, any one of us can do it. But the laziness, akhi, is he's willing to give up all this ajr in the front just so he can sit in the back. Whether the people realize it or not, we're not saying these are hypocrites, but this is a quality of hypocrisy. It is a quality of hypocrisy which we should rid ourselves of. We should free ourselves from completely. We should hasten to the salah and be in the front.